This podcast is brought to you by the Deluxe Edition Network. To find more great shows on our network, head over to TheDen.show.
And we're back.
Reminds you of summer.
No bitterness.
It's a very good beach beer.
Take on the world, one beer at a time. What is going on? And welcome to Take on the World with Johnny and Mike D. We're here with another beer review. Again, we got one more beer review. I think we can make it through.
Now we're all grown-ups here. Shut the fuck up.
We're going to thank our boy Casey for this beer. I forgot to pull my fucking information up, dude. Huh. So, this is Vicious Hook Fruit Punch Sour by Flying Dog. Now, I got a history of Flying Dog. I'm going to tell you a little story.
So do I.
Years ago, a friend of mine had a party, and he got a case of Flying Dog. And this is before I was really into craft brews.
Mm-hmm.
And I hated every fucking one, dude. They were
I
just,
can understand that.
they were just disgusting to me. I think it was a case full of IPAs.
So, well, IPAs, like,
So-
we all know
I had this bad taste in my mouth for Flying.
what happened.
I didn't start that.
Son of a bitch.
I'm going to start it over. I just wanted to mention quick that we are on the Deluxe Edition Network, which is TheDen.show. It's just a place where there's a bunch of great podcasts.
Many great podcasts.
Yeah. Actually, on my podcast list are 3/4 of the podcasts on the Den Network. I listen to them all the time. So be sure to check out the Den.show. Speaking of the Den Network, don't forget to check out the Den.show and this month's Spotlight podcast, which is Barrel Age Flicks. These guys and gals get together. They talk about movies. They drink a little whiskey. And I am, right now, going to raise a glass of Angel Envy Bourbon to the Barrel Age Flicks crew. Keep on doing what you're doing. If you haven't checked them out, do so now. Don't forget the Den.show. Look for the Spotlight podcast link, and it'll take you right to them.
We should just do a podcast on our camera failures.
Yeah.
Like every camera that we've ever owned, no matter iPhone, Samsung, 4K,
There we go.
what the fuck was that one that?
Oh, dude.
that,
Every fucking one failed on us.
my freaking high-end $400 GoPro, every single one of them, shit the bed.
So anyway, I think I got a bad taste in my mouth for Flying Dog because of the IPAs. Because I don't care for that style. But now we've had like 3 of them that I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give this one a shot.
Double Dog.
Oh yeah, I loved it. I did.
If you just want to forget about life for a while, go get you a 6-pack of Double Dog, buy Flying Dog,
and drink it all at one time.
and just drink it like you would a normal 6-pack, and you won't remember where the fuck you woke up.
So we got Vicious Hook here. This is Flying Dog, Frederick, Maryland. It's flyingdog.com.
Maryland.
On Facebook and Twitter, it's Flying Dog. And on Instagram, it's Flying Dog Brewery. This is a fruited sour, 5.3 ABV. It has an IBU of 10. How did they put the rest of the information on here?
It's a fruited sour.
What the frick?
You fucked up, laddie.
So, John can read off what this beer is supposed to taste like.
Oh, a 1-2 combo of sweet and tart that stuns you with a punch of pucker. If you even dream of a better sour, You better wake up and apologize.
You better recognize, bitch.
Right. Man, that's some pretty bold words there, bruh.
It is some bold words. So, why don't we crack these open and try them? What does it say in the bottle here? You want to read the bottle? It says the same thing, dude.
The champ is here.
You don't need to read it. It says the same thing you just read.
Although it doesn't say the champ is here.
Oh.
That's the only thing I didn't read.
The champ is here. So I'm going to give you the color here. The color's like a rosé.
It's like a, what the hell is that celery-like root that nobody eats?
Rhubarb?
Rhubarb.
And actually, my son loves it. So there is the color. So you can check it out.
Get a little
Little pour action back here.
Slow-mo pour action.
I'm going to slow this up. So, there we got the color. Let me get a little sniff of this. Okay, it smells like a sour.
Smells like, yeah, it does.
So it smells like sour balls.
I would like to get the artist who did this, which I just now noticed his name down.
There is a thing about the artist. The artist who did all of their stuff is a British artist, and I just read this. That he did a promo of one picture, and he wrote something on it, and whatever was written on it is their motto.
Well, like you see, like the Double Dog is like it still has the same character, and I think their artwork on their bottles are really cool. To be honest with you.
At first, I didn't like them, but you know what? I do appreciate them now. It's kind of like scratchy art. Like, it's really weird, but it's a British artist that does it. And
yeah, I enjoy. I like the art.
I'm not sure I like this beer.
That's fine. I'll take the rest of it if you don't want.
I'm going to drink it.
As always,
it's not dump worthy, but
what was the only? The Hall of Shame. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, he pointed right to it.
Commander Akitsu.
What was that? It wasn't it? Does it have a roll feature on there?
It has a dump me in the garbage feature.
There's a trash can symbol on it.
There was another one that was Ninja Dust.
Oh, yeah, it's on the bottom shelf right underneath it.
Which is a shame because
it's hidden behind the Nas.
I had high hopes for Ninja Dust, but it was.
Yeah, I tried, bro. I tried.
It was New Jersey pond water filtered through dirty underwear.
It was New Jersey pond water filtered, mixed with
ball sweat,
mixed with Susquehanna River or Schuylkill.
You know, it's just the sour part of this I don't like. I like the fruit punch part of it. I don't like the sour part.
That's a sour, though, bro.
It is a sour. It's a traditional sour. It's
kind of watered down, I feel.
I'm not.
It's very refreshing.
I think the other sours that I had were more like they were more milky, more Orange Julius sour. The ones I enjoy. The ones I don't are more like this. It's a crisp.
I would get this is fruit punch for real.
Yeah, fruit punch, crisp and clean. But sour.
It almost tastes like you took a fruit punch and it was flat for a day or two.
Yeah,
and then you have a hint of sour behind it.
Yeah,
but some people love that.
Some people do. I do not. Now I am not blaming it on Flying Dog. I think they made a true to style sour.
I agree.
It's not my thing.
I would drink a couple more of these.
I wouldn't. If I got a 6-pack of this.
What's the ABV on
it? 5.3.
5.3.
If I got a 6-pack of this, I'd drink this one, and I'd give you the other 5. And I would find something else to drink.
I think we went over this before, but why are sours so low?
I don't know.
And what makes their one Oh my god, I just said it. The Flying Dog Double Dog is 12%.
But that's not a sour.
No, I don't. I forget.
It's an IPA.
I think it's a, but it doesn't taste like an IPA. I don't know if
it's like an imperial or a double
or something.
Or triple.
But you drink two of those, and you're like,
so now this has an average on tap rating of 3.65.
That's pretty high.
That is a respectable.
It's refreshing.
I don't find it refreshing.
Well, also you got to think too that, you know, we're sitting here. We'll do a few reviews at a time.
Yeah.
Plus, we're drinking other shit on top of that.
Yeah.
So, if you were to, let's say, like, work a hard day outside, roofing in the hot sun, whatever you're doing, mowing grass.
This would be the last thing I pick up.
And you grab that one beer, and it hits you. It hits you different.
It would not be this one.
Well, it could be anything. Like, for me...
I'm just saying it wouldn't be this one.
For me, it's a Heineken.
A Heineken?
I don't know why.
A Heineken?
I know.
Dude, why are you...
Or for before
why
that,
are you putting Heinies in your mouth?
Before that, it was a Foster's.
I could do a Foster's.
And it was just like that cold... It hit me right.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know...
Well, that's how Labatt's is for me.
Oh, yeah, so,
like, Labatt's is not a super awesome beer, but it is a Pilsner, true to style, that I enjoy.
Listen, I feel we're a lover of all beer types.
This is a sour, true to style, that I do not like.
Yeah.
It's not a smash on Flying Dog because I have changed my opinion on them since you introduced me to the Double Dog.
The Double Dog, I give them that, man. It's for as high of an alcohol content. Like 12% is you're getting in a high range there. I know.
When you get to 12%, you start getting whiny.
Yeah,
and they don't. It's not whiny.
No. It kind of tastes like a strong beer.
Flying Dog does make good beers. I am not a fan of this one.
I'm a fan. I like it.
Well, you know what? You would have fucked up, so.
I like it. You know what? It tastes like. I could see this being very refreshing on a super fucking hot day.
See, and that just goes to show you that our tastes are not always going to be your taste.
No.
And my taste is not always going to be John's taste. He enjoys this one. I don't. And there's nothing wrong with that.
And also,
we do these beer reviews just to tell you what we think.
I think your palate changes over the years. It could be the day.
I'm sure it does. Because I will tell you that there's some IPAs that I drink now that I would not have drank 15 years ago.
You know what? I had a Voodoo Ranger the other day.
Agent 77.
No. I wanted that, but they didn't have them.
Don't do it.
I went...
It's
no, I'm sorry. No, I like the 77. You didn't like that.
The Agent 77 was at the limit of my hop range.
You didn't like that. I did like that one.
I didn't think it was great.
I meant the Juice Force.
Juice Force I love.
That tastes like juice.
I love it.
I wanted a Juice Force, but they only had the one that was the one we used to drink before.
Juicy Hazy.
No, that was the 9%er. I think it was just can was more green. The guy was
well, that's just the Voodoo Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't drink that one.
And I drank it, and I remember we used to love that, and I was like, oh my, I'm like, oh, it's kind of hoppy. I'm not sure if I like it. I drink that thing though, but.
Yeah, I'm not, the regular Voodoo Ranger I'm not a fan of. The Juicy Hazy, yes.
Juicy Hazy is fantastic.
Juice Force is...
I'm sorry, Juice Force is...
Yeah. And the Agent 77 is okay, but I don't need to drink it. I don't have to.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. There's so much out there, and...
There's so many beers out there. There's so much stuff.
You also have to,
look at these shelves.
You also have to take into consideration the way, if you eat something before you drink a beer, it's
going to change the flavor. And what were we eating before we ate this? Drink this. Doritos.
Well, you weren't, I was.
Oh, you killed those Doritos.
I ate all the Doritos. The whole bag.
And I will say that those Doritos are for nachos for dinner this week. And you know what? I have to buy another bag to make up for John.
You know what they're for? They're for no-chos.
They're no-chos now. Not shows gonna eat. Anyway, so Vicious Hook, fruit punch sour.
I like it.
John liked it. I did not. And so we took on this beer. You go take on the beer world. Well, you go take on the beer one world at a time. Or we take on the world one beer at a time. Either one. And we're back.
Reminds you of summer.
No bitterness.
It's a very good beach beer.
Take on the world one beer at a time.
Our podcasts exist because of listeners like you. To find other great shows, head over to TheDen.show. Thanks for listening.